Hey everyone, today we're back in the weekly pack. That's right, doing it again. It's the super scaling weekly pack, it seems like, it seems like you have to almost have a hippocampus, orangutan, monkey scaling. I'm trying to get a chicken, whale, tiger team going and shop scaling. I did not think chicken scaling was really going to be viable, but yeah, there's the R.LUM.R as well, which I have a really fun game. I'm not sure if it's going to be before or after, or actually, yeah, it'll be before this video. So yeah, to sum up the games I've had so far, I've had the super scaling game. And what else did I have? I also had the woodpecker game, the woodpecker cracking game. So one kind of meta scaling, my team almost got to 50-50 by turn 17. I had the woodpecker kraken, the team was minorly scaled, and then I had a level 3 high attack kraken that would activate first, and then a woodpecker tiger behind it. And sorry, I'm trying to remember everything. So all the health would get reduced, and then the woodpecker tiger would go off, and it was great. So check out those videos if you want to. Let's get into this run though. We have a baboon that we force buffed onto the flamingo for a couple rounds, and it looks like we have an elephant sitting in the back. I've mentioned it before, but elephants have such great base stats that if you get one early in a level up and you don't like either level up, just throw the elephant in the back of your squad and it'll probably carry your team. So we get the fairy for the tinderbox, for the summon up front, giant dog, just to help us out. And put a garlic on the elephant because, yeah, as you probably saw in the thumbnail, we're going for elephant. So the fairy kind of works out. Having this level 2 beetle really works out because we want to keep force buffing the elephant with the babosi, right? Sorry, I might have called it its legal name. It's the babosi. It must be called that. You must follow the Rev GT rules that I'm not sure if he made it or someone else, but so there's the hippocampus. So now we have babosi, hippocampus, R.LUM.R, and we were hoping that babosi hit the R.LUM.R, but it didn't. That's okay though. We got a lot of things brewing. The flamingo, I'm sure you can see, we're gonna pill it, and it's going to trigger the hippocampus. Yeah, good draw. We are on turn 8 now. We have all 5 lives still and 5 wins, so it's a really good setup. We did not pill because we found a monkey. So we had food frozen. Could have frozen the monkey, rolled for a pill. Jeez, look at all those stats. It's crazy. You saw my stat game, it was just like this. It's like, and yeah, see, this is what other teams are doing already. I know this game is releasing a couple days into it, but this was pretty early into the weekly. This was after a night. Like a full day into the weekly, I guess. Words are hard sometimes, sentences are harder. The badgers are glorious. Been having some fun with those as well. Trying to get an interesting I got a great idea for a badger game that I saw matching up with someone else. I'm sure there's going to be other videos that come out on it because it's a great concept. And I'll leave it at that. So we're monkey buffing the R.LUM.R just so it will trigger on stuff and buff stuff, right? We're really high health, so I wouldn't mind putting the front elephant and buffing the elephant, but we're gonna slow this down. Looks like we're buffing the elephant now because we're at 21, and the orangutan's buffing health on stuff. So we guaranteed the R.LUM.R's gonna trigger for a while, and that's our primary source of scaling, honestly, is the R.LUM.R. I really like the R.LUM.R in this pack. It really thrives. Maybe that's the point of the whole pack. It's the R.LUM.R pack. Basically, you see one, you take it, and you make it work. So we level up the monkey, and we instantly get the piranha. I mean, it's only turn 12. Typically, if you're going for a tier 6, and you're like forcing a build on one, piranha's the only thing we could have gone with elephant, right? So hippocampus is not really needed because piranha's going to give our whole team attack. And sorry we've been rambling this whole time, but we've been building up to this moment. This is so glorious. I just want to let it go. We're even passing up garlics right now because I want to get this piranha level 2. The R.LUM.R, I'm not even concerned with level 3 because probably going to lose activations at a certain point on it. But yeah, let's look at this. I mean, this is a level 1 piranha, we just brought it in, right? And I've said typically in videos that I don't like leveling stuff to level 3 kind of late in games because it's just not worth the 9 gold to me, especially when I'm still pivoting and I have level 1s that I can get to level 2. So my primary focus here, and a great draw by the way, I love that draw. I'm like, oh, let's get this cooking. We want to get this team going. So my main focus is piranha level 2. And I'd probably throw oranges. At a certain point, I know I'm going to start buying garlics or equipment, right? Equipment's very important as you enter the late game, especially if you have scaling set. So if I'm not close on any other levels, equipment is my most important. I mean, look at this. We just got a level 2 piranha on turn 13 and 50 attack on everything. It's just oh my gosh. They got that poor boar in the back. That boar's trying. I love boars. Quick teaser, I know somebody's gonna do it. I'm gonna try. It's probably going to be somebody else, but whale boar. I had a level 3 whale game. I was doing some chicken scaling. I was planning on going whale boar. The game fizzled out, but it needs to happen. I mean, look at this. You don't even need a lot of triggers, and we're at 50 attack. Leviathan build. Get out of here. Get out of here, even though I did a whole video on it. It was custom packs though. I feel like that's the place where it's okay. I don't know why Leviathan's really in here, but level 3 piranha. We brought it in turn 12, so in 3 turns we got it to level 3. Put a stake on it because everything else is going to get 50 attack, right? Including our elephant. If our elephant survives 1 attack, oh, never mind, it got peckered. Oh man, look at that. Oh, it's gonna be so overkill on the piranha. How much attack is it? I think that was 4 more triggers. 5. So we wasted like 9 or 10 triggers there, I'm pretty sure. So we wasted like 100 attack, I think. Oh my gosh, that's so incredible. 9 wins. We still have 1 to go. Orange, perfect. All we care about is health on everything right now. Even the monkey buffing the elephant in the front, the elephant's going to max out. Chocolate and orangutan, you think, okay, if we can get it level 3 in 1 turn, we have a couple lives if we lose. That's just more health. It's just so incredible. And it's just, you have no chance if you don't have the high attack and high health. There's many builds I realized in this weekly that have very high health, but not a lot of attack. I tried to do some very high health teams, and I'm still planning on doing it. I'm gonna get like another video. It might even be a second run in this video coming up right now. I'm not sure yet. But some high health Panther chili teams could be very exciting. So we'll see. This is definitely a main runner though. This is incredible. I had so much fun with it. Hey everyone. Today we're jumping back into the weekly. You know it. So this weekly has been A lot of fun again. What do you know? Another super fun one. And as you saw in the thumbnail, I think I found one of the strongest scaling combinations in this weekly. We make it to, I think, round 17, almost a full 50-50 team. And before we get into it, I wanted to look at the pack and run through all the tiers really quick and just call out all the scalers. So I'm going to do it really quick. Snail, Flamingo Pill, Babusi, Dodo's like an in-battle, Wasp self-scaler, Hippocampus, Orangutan, Fox, Chicken, Monkey, Seal, Piranha if you can hurt it, but I don't think you can. Yeah, that's all the scaling, and then obviously there's food for permanent scaling as well. So I think my team, the only thing that can compete with the team that you are going to see, sorry for the little word fumbling. Sometimes words are hard, you know, words are hard and sentences are harder. But yeah, I think the only thing that can really compete with this team you're about to see is a 50-50 chicken shop scale. And the only question, especially since there's no mushroom, right? Yep, no mushroom, is can they get it fast enough, the shop scale, right? So I think, like I said, turn 17, just consider all that as we go through it. So we'll jump into the run now, enough rambling on that. This weekly, I think, has a lot of opportunity, yet again, just like the no pain, no gain last week. We get a double dodo, and we take the frigate bird just for the base stats. I don't think there's any weakness or ailments that the frigate bird actually works with, which makes me think this is probably a random pack. Sorry, I haven't checked yet. I'll put in the description whether it is or not of this video. But yeah, it looks like we used a bacon to get our dodo chain going. So you'll see the dodo chain in action here. Back one goes first and then forward again. And Honey Badger is super strong. I know I will for sure get a Honey Badger game going this week. We'll see if it's good enough to make a video. But yeah, we get the Rootling. And sorry, I didn't call this out in the when we were looking at the pack because I don't pay attention to this one. I'm not familiar with it at all. End turn, give 2 friends with less health than this, +1 attack and health. So you see it gave the dodo, and the flamingo. Flamingo. And that's permanent scaling. So I thought, whoa, that's kind of crazy. If you can somehow scale the Rootling above what you want to scale, which lettuce helps. I should have, oh no, didn't have enough money for those lettucei. If you can scale your Rootling up, then it can give you sustained scaling over time. And when you consider things like the hippocampus, that's 2 hippocampus triggers. I talked about in my first weekly video, which was a super fun woodpecker kraken team. Go check that out if you're interested. The hippocampus triggers are tough to get in this pack. So you need like multiple forms of scaling with the hippocampus. The monkey or the orangutan standalone will get you 1 trigger. I just don't think it's good enough. So here you're gonna see the hippocampus thrive. We take some chicken scaling, we find an orangutan. It's starting to come together a little bit. I would love a flamingo level up. And the chicken, I think it'd be really tough to push a 50-50 shop. I'm sure there's plenty of people, you probably need like a high roll chicken game, right? Where you get an early chicken like I did, you start scaling the shop, and then you roll into more high stat chickens and keep cycling them into your team. And then eventually, once you get like a 20-20, 30-30 shop, you bring big stuff in your team, right? And then you have like 2 level 2 or level 3 chickens on your team. So it's definitely possible, but I think it's tough. And yeah, so we have a dodo level 2, which is great, a rootling, which is a permanent scaler, dodo's in battle scaler, orangutan permanent scaler, flamingo is just here for the level up, and we see a hippocampus and monkey. So just alone considering these 2 units with these 3 back here, we have 1, 2, 3 buffs going out. That's 3, considering this gives 2 buffs out, the Rootling. That's 4 Hippocampus triggers that we should be getting. And in order to kind of maximize the stats, we pill the Flamingo, and we get an immediate Hippocampus trigger on our Dodo and Orangutan. So that little pivot worked out really well. There's a pair sitting here, and remember, we want our Rootling health to stay above everything else. The good thing is, with the Orangutan, our Rootling health should always stay above, at least for the majority of the time. If the Rootling falls below, then the Orangutan would buff it, right? If it was the lowest health, and the next turn the Rootling would give buffs out again. The good part about all this is the monkey is buffing our Rootling right now, right? And it's triggering the Hippocampus, so our Rootling is getting the most buffs out of anything. Look at these buffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's so much scaling. And if you notice the Dodo Hippocampus combo in battle here, so the Hippocampus buffs attack, right? Friend gains health, give attack. This gives equal. This gives a lot of health. Monkey gives a little more health than attack, right? So our Hippocampus is actually never really going to get scaled with attack unless we put it in the front to get scaled by our monkey, which is definitely an option. But if we scale the Hippocampus with our monkey, we're not getting triggers from our Hippocampus. Sorry, we're not getting triggers. You know what I'm trying to say. We're losing a Hippocampus trigger. So the good thing about keeping the Dodo on this team is, yeah, it basically makes the Hippocampus as strong as all the other units. So look at our health across the board. Our health is pretty close to even. Our attack, the Hippocampus is lacking in attack. But watch when the battle starts. Now, everything's super strong. I mean, it's just, whoa, what a strong team. Oh man. I thought I had the best scaling team. Is it just Hippocampus with a bunch of orangutans? Is that what you do? No, I'm still saying this is the best. The Dodo Hippocampus combo I'm explaining right now, when I didn't realize at first, I just kind of threw it back here. But when I realized kind of what was happening with all this, I was like, I threw my hands up almost, and I was like, we've done it. We've done it. We got the ultimate combo going. So yeah, you see, I mean, that last round that we lost, I was like, whoa, we lost. And that was win number 5 on turn 13. So we have a long ways to go in this game. I'm gonna get these turns going fast now because I feel like I've explained kind of the whole setup. And the Rootling is super strong, so we figure, okay, let's start buffing another unit. We'll just buff the monkey, and let's throw a chili on it since we're gonna have it in the front for a couple rounds. So now we got a nice little chili chip away, and you see that this is a good team, right? They got a big unit in front, big shark in back, some stuff going on in the middle with summons and whatnot, and it's not even close because two oranges with this team setup right now. Look at the stats on this team. I mean, if you went back to like when we pivoted to the Hippocampus and monkey coming in, I'm pretty sure that was like 3 rounds ago, right? And our team has just all gotten like plus 30 in stats since then. It's just so ridiculous how fast this is scaling. And like I said, this game still has a ways to go, even still now, but I wanted it to go long. I was like, man, I want this to go as long as I want it, right? When you get a team like this that's super strong, I want to see 50-50 across the board. And I realized I had the potential with this team, even though it's kind of close some fights, but I realized a lot of teams aren't going to have the health that we have. So if we put garlics on most of the stuff, once we get to 50 health, we are going to favorably trade against another 50-50 that doesn't have garlic, right? If they have a 50, oh, Leviathan team, I know people don't like them. Bask in the glory as we crush the Leviathan. I had a video on that and got a couple dislikes, and I was like, yeah, I understand it. I understand people don't like it. I'm fine with that. I know what I was signing up for. And yeah, this is my first time ever using Rootling. So I rolled in these chocolates and I was like, I don't have to do anything for my team to get stronger. Let's just go for an achievement maybe? I don't know. Let's just watch the glory. Oh man. Good pepper, or good chili value. I call it pepper a lot because chili pepper. I mean, it's just, and the garlics are actually pretty incredible. So if you've just put garlics on your big units, I know there's not a lot of protection, but garlic is actually great considering the flies, the vultures, the woodpeckers that pretty much everybody's going to be using. Obviously the krakens, the level 3 krakens hurt a lot, but yeah, I think this is pretty much the ultimate scaling team. You could have replaced Dodo for another orangutan probably, or another monkey orangutan rootling, name your pick. And yeah, maybe this team would have gotten to 50-50 by this point, turn 17. But the Dodo Hippocampus combo is too good. And we got this Dodo level 2 super early. And, sorry, last point. If you notice the way I got these 2 garlics, or 2 of the garlics that I have, I think these 2 garlics, Rootling and Dodo, it was with that tier 1 pet that when you get him level 2 and sell him, whatever equipment he has, it'll give 2 copies in the shop for 1 gold. I use that pet religiously now, recently, and I started using it because I'm trying to get these manatee games going in Golden Pack. Teaser alert, epic manatee Golden Pack game videos coming. Anyway, that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll definitely have at least 1 more video from this weekly coming. It'll have multiple games, kind of be like a compilation showing all the fun I'm having. Let me know in the comments what kind of fun you're having with this weekly. If you hung around this long, greatly appreciate it. Have a fantastic day. We'll catch you in the next one.